With the 2024 NBA draft just a few weeks away now, a lot of Thunder fans are wondering what we are going to do with the 12th overall pick. And there is a common name that is constantly being brought up, not just in our comment sections here, but also on Twitter and every single form of social media that you can think of that is talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder. And we're going to talk about him today. What up? It's Bryson Akins with another Thunder Digest video for you guys today. Before we get all this though, I want to take a moment to recognize we reached 1,000 subscribers. I know it doesn't seem grand in the scheme of things, but it is a huge goal for us. I'm just going to go and be honest about that. It is a huge goal for the channel. So I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys aren't fans, you're family, and Thunder family, Thunder Nation, you guys are the best people out there. And this couldn't have been done without you guys. So before we get into all this, if you guys are new to the channel, you enjoyed the content, you find yourself coming back, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. It's the best way to stay up to date when a new video drops on the channel. It's the best way to support the channel as well. With that out of the way now, once again, thank you guys, and we can get into the video and talk about this draft prospect, who is someone that I seen one of our guys in the comment sections constantly asking, where's this video at? When are you actually going to talk about him? When, I think he's a really good player. You should really do a video over him. And, this is for you. We're finally talking about him. It's Tristan Da Silva. And when I look at him more and more every single time, he looks like he could be a fit, but there is one thing that can kind of, it's almost a deal breaker for me. Not entirely. I wouldn't be mad if we took a chance on him. It's just one of those things I'm hesitant on. And this first part of this article from Clutch Points kind of tells us, the positives and the negatives from him. And when you look at it, this is what they had to say. Starting off the article is talking about, Tristan Da Silva, as he's not like many of the NBA draft prospects, as he took 4 years at Colorado. He's from Munich, Germany, and he's 23 years old. And they talk about it how, yes, he is 23 years old, but from a basketball perspective, his terms of personality is a great thing on the court. And so there's a positive and minus there. Positive, he's a good basketball player, and he has a great personality, and that can kind of fit in with this young OKC team as, we're just, a lot of people compare us to an AAU team, how we're just a bunch of young guys in the league right now, and it could really mesh well with the team. And, his play style, it's not bad at all. I kind of like it. It's not bad. The downside is he is an older guy. All right, he's on the same age and same par as some of these older guys in the draft, such as Zach Giddey, who's another guy that a lot of people want the Thunder to go after, when realistically, I don't think he should be a lottery pick. I don't think we should take him with that 12th overall pick. If we had the 22nd, then I say we take Zach Giddey with that pick. However, he's not. Tristan Da Silva is also kind of, on that line. But the more I look at him, I wouldn't be mad if we took him with the 12th overall pick if a lot of our options that we were looking at are gone before our pick. And they also talked about him a little bit more here. And this is really them talking about his personality a little bit and how this, just looking at this, I could see him kind of fitting in with this OKC Thunder squad because of his personality, because he's outside the box like a lot of our guys. And that's something you got to look out in the court, is how they mesh well together. And this, when you guys probably already read it here, I'm just kind of, read the quotes here. I enjoy the little things in life. I try to switch up my routines every now and then to stay refreshed. Da Silva told Clutch Points in an exclusive interview ahead of the 2024 NBA draft. I'm always down for trying and learning about new things. I'm a pretty curious person who loves to learn. So as you can see there, he's a wild guy. He's a curious guy. He's a funny dude. He brings personality to the team, and we know this Thunder team are all about their personality and, on and off the court, which would be great for us from, a team and chemistry standpoint. But you also got to look at the basketball standpoints. And this is when they go into his actual, kind of basketball play here and where he fits in with the squad. And this is what we're really going to focus on here. If you've seen me over these last 4 years, you have a good idea of the type of person and player I am, Da Silva continued. If NBA teams are still questioning whether I can bring anything to the table for them, then it's a mistake on their part. A 6'8" forward with a 6'10" wingspan, Da Silva is one of the most versatile forwards in this draft class due to his ability to fill many different roles. His draft range currently spans anywhere from being a lottery pick to being selected shortly after the lottery and the draft. The former Colorado Buffalo is currently projected to be the 15th overall by the Miami Heat in the Clutch Points 2024 NBA Mock Draft 2.0. So he's kind of falling in that range, anywhere from 10 to 15, maybe 18 on the low end. So he could definitely, he falls in that range where he's supposed to be drafted, and he could definitely, fall to us. It's very easy where he could. It's just a matter of, is this the guy that we should go after? That's the question there. Is it the guy that we should go after? That's, a big concern. Sorry, I think my screen may be freezing up a little bit. I'm not sure. That's why I keep glancing down, back and forth. My Wi-Fi has not been the greatest as of late, if you guys can tell from some of the videos, but we're getting better at it. But anyways, on with the video. I just want to clear that out of the way if you guys are wondering about that before you comment that. Basketball perspective, what he can bring to this team on the court, I think it could help us out a ton. It's a bigger body. Now, this could also help us out, especially if all these Giddey trade rumors, come true, where we trade him for a big man and forward. I feel like it, could definitely happen where we do take Da Silva there with that 12th overall pick, or even a Cody Williams, one of those two. And this is all based off of if Giddey is for some reason traded before the draft. I don't want him traded. He's a great player. However, each day it is looking more and more likely that Giddey will be traded. But we're not talking about that here. And I think Da Silva would be the perfect fit to kind of step in to this role that we're missing from him, because it looks more than likely Giddey might be moved to the bench next season. And I think he would play better coming off the bench just for his sake on this team. It's just one of those things where Da Silva, he fills in well. And you look at the stats as well. You look at the stats. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 2.4 assists, almost 50% from the field. And he's 6'9". On here, he's 6'9", 220 pounds. So he grew an inch somewhere. I don't know. Sorry. No, it's getting a little sore there. It's been sore the past few days. Allergies are killing me. But as you can see there, he had decent stats in his college this last season. And each year, he's been progressing is the thing. 2020, 2021, prime COVID. Didn't really play all that much. 24 games played, 9 minutes. Shot 52% from the field and only 26% from behind the arc and 58% from the line. His stats were not great. 2 points per game there on 9 minutes of play. Not the greatest. Not just being honest, they're not the greatest. You look at it the next season, you can tell, I don't want to say it's a drastic jump, but it is a noticeable jump. Noticeable jump there. 28 minutes of play in 31 games, shooting 37% from behind the arc, but he took a drop in his field goal percentage, but that's just because he's playing more. He's playing, and it's just one of those things. He's going to take more shots, and so his field goal percentage will be going down a little bit there. And then you look at the rebound numbers, they jumped up a little bit there, 3.5, 2 assists, 0.5 blocks, 0.6 steals, and under 2 turnovers as well. And that's something you're noticing here. He's 2 turnovers or less every single season he played in college. In college, you can very easily turn the ball over quite frequently. And then this is where I kind of see the significant jump here. Is when he starts starting finally. In 30 minutes of play, shooting almost 50% from the field again, 39% from behind the arc, and so he's almost shooting 40%, 75% from the free throw line, 4.8 rebounds, 1.3 assists, 1.3 steals, so his steals jumped up significantly there. He's not fouling as much anymore, 2 turnovers, and 15.9 points per game. And then the final season, his senior year, 34 minutes of play is what he's averaging here. Almost 50% shooting again, almost 40% from behind the arc, and 83% from the free throw line. Clearly his best year. He just took, casual leaps and, improvements in every single category there. Points, rebounds, assists, blocks, steals went down just a little bit, but not by much, and his turnovers went down just a little bit as well. So as you can see there, this man is constantly improving, but that's just the downside about it. He's constantly improving, but he's old. He's an older guy. He's 23 years old. That's the question is, okay, is he going to keep improving like he has been, or has he reached this plateau, and is he just going to be a good college basketball player? Is that all he's going to be? Is he going to really translate into the league all that well? That's the concern from my perspective, is just the age. That's it. Because, his personality on and off the court and his play on the court, he passes the box. He checks every single category of the box there. Like, how he contributes to the team. It's just that matter of the fact, the age. He's an older guy. Going to want to be the oldest guys in the draft. That's the only thing that concerns me. That's the only thing that concerns me from Da Silva. But that's all I got for the video. I want you guys to let me know, does the age really concern you guys that much? That's what I want to know. Let me know in the comment section. And, also let me know, is there any other guys that you want a little draft profile on with a Thunder can draft? And I'll see you guys in the next video.